Greetings from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So SMU's offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Looking to pass, it's Velasquez. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walters. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mustangs are on the move. He'll keep it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Hold it. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown Mustangs! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Pittsburgh's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like, when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. To throw, it's Velasquez. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Powers through the defender.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Running through contact. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll leave it with him. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try the run. Nice move to pick up yardage. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Velasquez. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going to look downfield again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll pull it on the read.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-9. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's all. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his man. It's Thomas. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Velasquez. This time it's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Westbrook. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw again. Fires left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. They boot it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It's complete to the left. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. 2nd down coming up. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing with one another.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Number 3 with the catch and score.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Tulane is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 23 to Arizona State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Running to the left. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Gives it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Velasquez. Got his man in the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Westbrook. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Walters. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
With the catch, it's Walters. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Westbrook. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Velasquez. He'll take a shot. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's the pressure. Got a first down. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold open.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Completes it in the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Dead center perfect. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Setting up the screen. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. Gets it out fast. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Mustangs are marching down the field. Rides to back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.